All right, Pisces, two fish. Here we go. This is Energies update for the sign of Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, or you found Steve's Love Tarot, or you have one fish tattooed on each butt cheek, you're here for a reason. Okay. All right, this reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. Let's take a look at my pre-shuffle. Pre-shuffle. I talk to the universe. I don't have to show it to you. I do. Well, you know, I told you in your weekly reading this week, the one that's up for the current week here, week of the 2nd through the 8th of January. I remember yours in particular because you're always the last one, so I always remember Pisces. I said some person on the other side taking care of some shit. I also said you're tied for some reason to Leo's angle of the cycle. You two are kind of tandem with each other in different ways. But again, you don't have to know a Leo. I don't care if you do or not. I don't care if you've never met one. Their readings kind of bleed. Your readings sort of bleed together a little bit, I guess. And that applies to me or anyone. It's just energetically how it's tied. Anyway, what I told you holds true. I said somebody's taking care of something on their side. Somebody really. This is the Queen of Cups. It's the most love one human being can feel for another. In my readings, and this is my reading. Somebody's going to open up to you. 3 of Cups here underneath it. It's magic. It's purple. It's magic. It's a reconciliation. It can be. I mean, that energy is there. But it's somebody who is in their feels. Big time. Right? I say it like that. I say big time. In their feels. And they're going to open up. Something that they've kept to themselves a little bit. This is 10 of Cups. It's a little bit of fairyland. It's a little bit of dreamland. Again, something that's been a dream, I think I told you this before, something that's been in the dreamland is fixing to come into the 3D. And fast. You know, once they take care of something, there is a little bit of delay here. I can feel it in the energy a little bit. Not much, because the Knight of Wands is a brave, impulsive action. Forward. A lot of forward movement. And it's someone who's taken their time. This has been going on a spell, the Knight of Pentacles. It's someone who probably had to realize some things. See, look, right there. It's been underneath that. I wouldn't normally go this far, but I will because it's major arcana. It's the moon. Someone who's been silent can't be silent too much longer. She can't hold her breath any longer when I'm looking at that. But there's a lot going on, and I'll tell you what I told you. It is the card of Pisces. I mean, it is Pisces energy, but that doesn't matter here per se. But I'll tell you what I told you in the weekly reading. You know, there's a lot going on that you don't know about that you will. Even if you think you know what's going on, you still don't know all of it. And somebody's rushing in here. Now, the Knight of Wands can get out as fast as they come in, but there's a lot of love driving it with that card there. Let's shuffle the deck. Let's do a reading. Let's see where we go. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Pisces. Universe under the current energies. What's going on? Let's expand a little bit with this reading on your weekly poll that I got for you in the weekly reading, okay? I put that intention out to the universe already. That's kind of what I wanted to do here for you. I did it for Leo. I gave them a bonus reading. I'm giving you a fucking reading big time. You know. So let's see where we go here. What's going on for my two fish? Now, this first card out's the card before the cut. It's why the fuck are we here? All right, it's the why the fuck are we here position. And this is where the official reading starts. That pre-shuffle's just me talking to the universe. I like showing it to you guys. You know, it's fine. It's no big deal. You can disregard it if you want, but I don't as I do the reading. And here's why. Before the cut is the Page of Wands. It's basically a Fool energy in this Lightseer deck, but it's a little braver. It's Wands. It's someone who is determined to come towards you. It's someone who, it's a small message. I believe that. I said the Knight of Wands can get out as fast as they come in. I believe it's probably, you know, whatever. Either way, this energy is coming towards you. There's no doubt about it. Whenever I'm drawn to the spear, yeah, and I call it a spear, it's someone who doesn't want you to get away a little bit. I call this my party girl here in the card. You know, she gets her eye on somebody at the party. They're banging. There's no doubt about it. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's cut the deck for my two fish. What comes after that? 7 of Cups. Again, what I told you, I'm expanding on your weekly reading. There's a lot going on with this here. There's a little confusion here. This person's doing a lot of thinking, a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. But in this case here, normally I tell this asshole to pick the red one. They know to pick the red one. All right, but they got to sort out the other cups first. I firmly believe that. I don't know what it is. It doesn't have to be a marriage on their side. It can be anything. It could be sorting out shit within themselves. All of these runners have red flags. Every time I pull an extended reading and go Dr. Phil, Wicked Voodoo on them, I get all kinds of crap. You know, lots of core programming problems, all that kind of stuff. God forbid they're in the age group where they're part of the everybody gets a trophy generation that I wrote about in my blog. Yeah, I personally thanked all those parents for giving the world the most entitled fuckwits it's ever seen. Because obviously in the real world, you don't always get a goddamn trophy. You just did real shitty. You lost. And you got to be okay with losing. You have to be okay with it to go through life. All right, here we go. Final shuffle here. Give me a reading, universe, for Pisces. Current soulmate cycle energies. And it knows what I mean by give me a reading. And you bet your ass it does. You bet your two-fish ass. I tell you. Here we go. Except for the one girl, she got one fish. You bet your ass too. All right, right here, the Wheel of Fortune is our overall energy. A reading that has the Wheel of Fortune, something this powerful is the overall energy, you can bet your two-fish ass is getting an extended. This is going to be some wicked energy here. Yeah, everything's changing. Okay, that's all I can say on that. It's all going in your favor, whatever it is, even if you just get closure. But everything's changing here. What's fueling this? Wicked forward movement. Wicked. Right here, the Knight of Swords. The energy is coming towards you. I'm not making this shit up. I'm not lying to you. The energy is coming towards you. Someone has chosen love over whatever the fuck they chose before. Okay? And again, the stuff I've told you about the energy in the past still holds true right now. It is a reset. It is a re-soul recognition. Okay? It's a refire of the entire soulmate cycle, but it's a refire of the entire energy. This year, 2022, is about an unfinished symphony, unfinished business. Somebody means business. It is swords. It's not real lovey-dovey. Again, it's very similar to the Knight of Wands energy. They're probably worried about what you're going to say. Maybe, I don't know. They probably shouldn't be. You're a Pisces. Pisces are real nice. I know I have a parrot. He's a Pisces. He's real nice. He's the nicest bird ever. He really is. He's the nicest bird. They build little doors into bird cages so you can change their food because they get real territorial about their food cups, and even the nicest bird will bite you. Phlegm, the Pisces, he moves out of the way when I change his food cups, and he stands off to the left, and he just waits patiently until I'm done. And then when I'm done, he walks over. I didn't train him to do that. He's just been doing that. I've had him since he was about 5 months old. He's just been doing that since he was little. You know, he's just the nicest person. I don't think Pisces, my point is, I don't think Pisces is going to bite anybody's hand here. All right? Tell you what. All right. Let's do a reading. Right here's the energy around the connection. Right here's how your person feels in the 3D. I'm going to dig into it for you too. Private emotions and shit. Right here is how they feel about you in the soul in the 5D. Not what they show you, not what they tell you in the 3D. Right here's the, I'm going to talk to the universe. I'll tell you what she says. It's red with the energy of the connection. Right here's the potential final outcome. It's red with their feelings generally, but sometimes it bounces off other shit. I say potential because I can't predict free will. Nobody can. Okay? It's not possible. I will clarify everything, throw some universe cards over the top, and like I told you, a reading that's clarifying. Overall energy is the Wheel of Fortune, which, by the way, is crossing the Page of Wands from the pre-shuffle. Is going to get it extended, for sure. There's no doubt about it. I'm going to extend this son of a bitch. There's a lot of energy here. Let's go. Now, there'll be a link in the description for it. All right. Let's see. Let's find out why we're going to extend it. What's the first card out after the Wheel of Fortune? What's the energy around the connection? Queen of Wands. When this card falls here, normally I call this fakey McFakerman, right? I say somebody's pretend, and they feel something different, passion on the inside, big smiles on the outside, sad on the inside, big smiles on the outside, that kind of thing. No, 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 no. In this position here, when this falls in here, it's almost like the moon. What you think is going on is not going on. Okay, so there's a lot more going on than what you think. There's a lot of masking going on. There's a lot of masks being worn. Probably on someone else's side. I doubt you're wearing one. But either way, how do they feel in their emotions? Let's get some more energy on the table here. Yeah, Page of Cups. Helpless is a little bit of the word. I don't want to. It's not really what I mean. It's sort of. I want to say they feel small. I want to say kind of a thing. They're dealing with something on their side. So in their feelings right now, it's almost like love is the last thing they're thinking about at the moment, but they can't help but feel it because we opened with that Queen of Cups. All right, so it kind of ties with this energy where what you're seeing, if you're seeing anything, what you're seeing is just the tip of a very big iceberg. The rest of it is all under the water, sort of a thing. How do they feel about you in the soul? Not what they show you, not what they see. You're their Obi-Wan. When the star falls here, you're the last hope. You're all they got to defeat Darth Vader. Okay, you're all they got. That's what it is, and it's bookend in the Queen of Wands, which is very interesting because they may not be showing you. You might not be seeing anything on the outside that would indicate that you're their Obi-Wan. But you are, but in their emotions right now, love is like priority number 3. So whatever it is that's going on your person's side, it's occupying them a little bit. It's tying them up. It's tying up their emotions a little bit. But again, this whole reading is clarifying the Wheel of Fortune, which is crossing a Page of Wands. It's all changing. Everything is changing in your favor. And that's indication here of the star. This is a manifested in connection, probably by the runner. In fact, I get that a lot when I pick up on the energy. This is manifested in, and this is delayed. It's delayed till somebody gets their shit together. And nobody needs to get their shit together more than the fakey McFakerman over here. Okay? The hidden energy, what the universe wants to tell us, read with the Queen of Wands, is this. Look, I want to show you. It's just backing up. It's metaphorical, okay? It's just you're going to have to apply it to your situation. It can go either way, okay? Look at her, right? She's smiling, right? Look how happy she is. Look at that. Doesn't that make you smile to see? Oh, yeah. This is how it really is. It's just showing us that there's a difference. It's backing up my energy read because these two are read together. Okay, this is wrong in some way. This person shouldn't be. This is how this person is on the inside. This is what's really going on. You could flip it if you want to. Maybe they're sad on the outside, but really happy. It could go either way. But the universe gave it to me metaphorical here. All right, they got a lot going on. Love is a low priority at the moment. That's why I told you in the weekly reading, which I'm sort of expanding on here, to chill, let it play out. All right, sit your 2-fish butt down in a chair and chill out. I don't know, whatever it is you do. Right here is the potential final outcome. It's technically in the reading read with the Page of Cups. Yeah, they're taking care of business. Little TCB. It's Magician here. Things are changing. This is an alchemy energy that comes off this. It's not all. I don't always read it that way. In this case, it is. It's lead into gold. It's lead into gold. The wheel is turning. Okay, this backs up our overall energy. How the wheel is turning and what kind of gold it's turning into. 10 karat, 14 karat, 18 karat, or 24 pure, whatever. Let's find out. Let's clarify. Why is the Queen of Wands here? All right, let's find out. Let's keep going. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Come on now. We got to do a good reading for 2-fish. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Eight of Swords crossing it. Yeah. You don't know shit. You have no idea. I don't care if you think you do. I don't care if you live with this person and they're telling you everything. They're not telling you everything. Okay? This is false. This smile, this whatever is false. And I know that. I know somebody is being driven by love. They're letting, very similar to Leo's person, they're finally listening to their intuition and moving toward their happiness. It's simply put like that. But on the outside, it's all gonna look different. It's more the card saying that what you think is going on isn't going on. It ties to that moon that I showed you in the pre-shuffle. Yeah. The Fool. It's starting anew. I said the Page of Wands, that my party girl, that was the card before the cut, which is crossed by our Wheel of Fortune, is similar in energy to the Fool in this deck. It is. It's right here. It's, you know, somebody starting anew, somebody taking a leap in a new direction. It's somebody listening to their intuition where they didn't before. Somebody who was mostly ego. And look who came back. The Moon. We were just talking about it, weren't we? And the universe is saying, again, hammering home, you're going to find out some things. She can't hold her breath much longer. I hold to that whenever I'm drawn to the little bubbles coming out of her mouth there. You can see them, the little bubbles coming out of her mouth. She can't hold her breath much longer. These two cards are energetically tied. We can almost put them together and they look like they're in the same pool of water. There's a lot going on underneath the scene. You're just going to have to let this play out a little bit. This person, love is the last thing on their mind at the moment, because they're dealing with a lot of stuff. Whether they brought that stuff out into the 3D or not, I don't know. I can't say. It's going to vary for all of you. But definitely in their mind, this is what they want to do. And right here, you're the fucking Obi-Wan, so you're very strong in this reading. Why is the Page of Cups here? This ought to be good. Because all I get off of this is, oh God, it's like if I was to say, oh God, I love Pisces, I'm so fucking in love, but I just can't fucking deal with it right now. I've got to do this, 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 and this kind of a thing. It's like somebody who's going through some kind of checklist of other things. See, I'm drawn more to the guy hanging himself here than anything else. Also tells me they're a little nervous to open up to you. You know, they'd rather hang themselves than do it, but they're going to have to, because this used to be a very ego-based person, but I definitely feel some intuition here. Lead into gold. All right, why is the Page of Cups here? It's exactly what I just told you. Six of Pentacles crossing it. They're sorting out some shit. Love is the last thing on their fucking mind right now. It could be, if it's a divorce, it could be money issues. Who gets what? Maybe they stand to lose some money. That always happens. And then you work out a deal and then somebody gets in the ear of the other person, God forbid, any other place. Oxytocin starts flowing and they can talk them in, oh, they got more money. You want to, you know, that kind of thing. They're taking care of other things. The Two of Wands. They're letting go of something and fixing to have a whole new life. This basically jibes with the Fool energy right there. That's this right here is this girl in a dress outside jumping in the water. You know, right now they're just looking out the window. Right now they're taking care of things. They're not outside yet to jump in the water and come get you. Strength. Taking care of some things. Pulling up the big boy, big girl pants, finding their independence. But I'm going to tell you, the heart chakra is open. They are feeling. It's just pushed way back right now because there's other shit going on. Or, if not right now, again, there's no time in the energy, it will be soon. January is ripe for all this kind of energy, as we saw in my Q1 2022 reading, where February shows a new beginning in love for a lot of you. Why is the star here? Why my two fish, they're Obi-Wan? What's going on here? I can see why I'm extending this now. The energy, I'll tell you what I'm thinking out loud, and then I'm like, oh shit, I got to share what, you know, because otherwise I said that. The energy here is, of what's going on, is choppy. So I need to dig in to find out what's going on their side. What don't we know, kind of a thing. For now, we're going to take a look at the star. We may get some of those answers before we go here, and I might pull on the moon for the people that aren't going to the extended. I like to do that. I don't hold my readings hostage. You don't have to go to the extended. I do it for me, you know, because I'm studying the connections, so I need to know this shit. Why is the star here? Why is the star here? You're there, Obi-Wan, I said. And look who came back. The Knight of Swords, who was fueling this Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, soon. I mean, that's all I can say. The energy is coming towards you. I keep saying that. And you know, it really pisses me off. I'll tell you why. Not because they're coming towards you, but because as I pull the readings here in January, I see they all pretty much for every sign have the same kind of message, the same basic thing with a twist. Each one has a little twist. Each person is red flagging in different directions. But I don't like that, because then I got to listen to people who are like, well, everything's the same. People who just don't fucking get it. You know, yeah, you're all part of the same cycle. So yeah, your person's coming towards you too. They are. Except in your person's case, there's no red flags showing up here. The only red flags showing up aren't toward you. They're toward whatever is going on beneath the surface that we don't know about. Why is this here? Yeah, victory. You're it. You're the Obi-Wan. I'm going in. First chance I get, I'm going to Pisces. I'm gonna go kiss each one of them tattoos on the butt cheeks. Right here, the Six of Wands, victory, transformation. Yeah, Knight of Cups. See, I ain't looking at these cards. I'm as surprised as you are when I pull them. That's what makes it fun for me to do these. The Knight of Cups. You're there, fucking Obi-Wan. A whole thing crossed by the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, Six of Wands, Knight of Cups, all on top of a star. It is kind of a star. It is kind of a star-tower mix, right? The star comes after the tower in the tarot. That was a Freudian slip that I had. That was in, you know, it's something worth noting. It is, because it's almost a message of, I'm going to go toward Pisces. I just have to deal with all this shit first, and then I'm going to go for it. I can't hold my breath much longer. Whatever's going on, though, they're doing a good job of pretending that everything's cool, at least on some level. Okay? They may tell you some things, but there's so much here, so much swirling underneath the surface here. Because there's huge love. There's Queen of Cups level love, Knight of Cups level love in the soul. And in their feelings, it's pushed back to a page, but not because of what happens with a lot of the other signs where their person's just afraid to be vulnerable and they're showing up all deceptive, you know, blah, blah, blah. It's not the same thing. It's not the same message. It's not the same energy. They're doing this, they're pushing back because they've got so much shit they're dealing with on the other side, and I can dig it. It's almost something as simple as moving. You know, moving breaks up more couples than anything else. It's a stressful thing. It really is, and you know, it's that. It's not that. I'm just using it as an analogy, but you get my point. It's like, once I move, I will take care of this, and they might be moving. I don't know. Could be. Why is the Nine of Swords? I mean, they're going to have to move out. If they are leaving somebody, they're going to have to move. And that's not, you know, that's stressful. Why is the Nine of Swords here? What else the universe won't tell us? Tell me more, universe. Tell me more. Why is the Nine of Swords here? Yeah. They're working on some shit, and it's stressful. Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords is stress. And that's all I get here. I get stressed out just feeling that energy. Why? Two of Pentacles. Stress. Back and forth. Back and forth. Confusion. They want to come in, can't come in. Want to come in, can't come in. It's red with the Fool, technically. But it's sitting on top of this. With this across it, it's stress. Could be work stress. Could be home life stress. Could be anything. It's pentacle related. It's practical stress. Pentacle. 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 Ace of Pentacles. It's something to do with money here. for a lot of you. Not all. It can't be all of you. But there's something to do with money here. This Ace of Pentacles is red with the moon. You know, they're trying to, if it's a divorce, they're trying not to lose too much, or they're trying to get more, as much as they can, one or the other, in either direction. Or they just want to bring you a big offer, but they can't. There's some sort of pentacle-related practical stress on their side, and it's something that we don't have the full picture of. It's all in the moon card, basically. Okay. Why is the Magician here? What's the final on this for Pisces? What's this mean to Pisces? This is kind of that position for you. The final outcome position is what it means to you. And it's only potential final outcome. I can't predict free will. You know, this person might decide it's easier to stay, and I'm just going to stay with what I got. Fuck it. Right? And then they'll always be looking out the window at you and never taking a leap. Some of them will do that. Majority will not. Not with the energy I'm feeling here. Not a chance in hell. Why is the Magician here? This is already in process for some of you. And it's just all hidden. Or most of it is. Most of the issues with it are, anyway. Give me the final on this. What's this mean to two fish? Well, okay. I had to take a look at the card underneath it. That's why there was a delay in me putting it down. And I'm going to show it to you. It's the Four of Cups crossing the Magician. Essentially, I'll prove to you what I'm going to say in a second. It's someone who was not interested before, who has been completely apathetic toward things, or just otherwise occupied, now wanting to fight for this. And that's because I've got two cards here. I didn't even know the Queen of Cups was there. I got the Seven of Wands fueling it. They'll want to stand up and fight for it. It's what I told you in the beginning of the video, in the pre-shuffle, when we had this Queen of Wands staring you in the face on camera. Or this Queen of Cups, Queen of Cups staring you in the face on camera. This person's moving toward love. They're moving toward their happiness. That's what they're doing. They didn't before. Now she wants the rainbow. That's the alchemy. That's what's changed. Okay? Wow. That's the Emperor. I usually call it the Burger King, but this is pretty balanced. It's not bad. I have to tell you. The Empress would give this Emperor the time of day. It's red with the Two of Wands. They're letting go of this behavior, what was out of balance. The Burger King, as we call them. Got to have it their way, controlling everything, trying to control everything. Your person's basically just let go and wants to fight for this. They're going toward love. Let's find out what's red with the Strength card. This is interesting. This is very interesting. It's the Seven of Swords. Okay? Keep in mind, it's red with the Strength card. They're overcoming this. Okay? This tendency to self-sabotage and try to control everything. Everything here is sitting on top of alchemy. It's sitting on top of alchemy. So everything that comes out is lead into gold. Lead into gold. The Emperor's behavior changes. It's a very balanced Emperor. It's a nice energy. I like it. Right here. This is also changing. This deception. It's red with the Strength card. They're getting strength over this. However, this card also ties to what's going on over here with the moon. It's got a moon on it. You see the moon? It ties to the moon as well. That tells me that it's not only is there a lot going on underneath the surface that you don't know about, it ties the whole reading together. It validates the whole reading, because Fakey McFakerman is the root card here, where it's in the universe telling us no, it's the opposite of whatever they're putting out. So it's deception. It's deception. You know, again, it's what they're putting out on the outside is deceptive of what's actually going on. So the moon, the universe is telling me, I'm telling you all that the moon, the universe is telling me that the moon is important here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab another deck. For those of you that aren't going to the extended, I'm going to go Wicked Voodoo in the extended and do a fly on the wall of this person and find out what's going on. Because this is a nice Emperor energy. It's nice. It's somebody who's going through some changes. These changes that people go through, you know, that these connections sort of are the catalyst for, take time. It takes a long time for someone to change, especially if they're stubborn. And we have a beautiful color match, by the way, for energy reading on these two cards here. They look very similar, same kind of coloring. So again, they're letting go of this behavior. I'm going to pull a couple cards on the moon for people that aren't going to the extended, just to see if the universe will tell us anything here. All right? But for those of you that are, I'm going to pull a lot more than a couple cards. I'm going to go pretty fucking deep. I'm going to dig into Fakey McFakerman energy. And I'm going to find out why they're pushing love back to the back burner, even though they're feeling, we've seen the Queen of Cups twice now. All right, we got to figure it out. We got to see what's going on. There's a lot of stress on their side, a lot of stress and confusion. There is, I don't know, and somebody's trying to, I don't know, not get screwed. I guess the Ace of Pentacles. It's taken a while. I don't know why, but let's see. Why is the Moon here? And again, this all may happen in the near future. It might not be happening right this second. But it is in the energy. It's very strong. I see the bottom card. I mean, the Empress. You! And the Seven of Cups. I'll pull one more. I'll do a three-banger here. And the Page of Swords. Oh, and whoops, I bent my card. Don't want to do that. That's terrible. Look at this. Look at the bottom. Crossing the Seven of Cups. The Hangman. This person's gone through some serious dark night of the soul, some changes. The Moon again. It's almost like, and basically your energy attached to this. This is the King of Pentacles. This is stability. All right. It could also be, as I see this here, but I have to equate it to you because the Empress is here. Okay, and that's you. But I can, as a secondary read, say that they've got a new perspective and are keeping it quiet about something that's about their stability, okay? About something that they thought was stability in their life. And I've seen that for a few of the other signs, but the primary energy here, as I read it, is this person is has never really let go of the connection with you. They've kept an eye on it the whole time, but they're extremely disappointed in themselves, and they're really scrambling. Part of their stress is you. You're part of the stress in the sense of they've got to come up with some way to make it happen and not have it be disappointing, because they're very disappointed with things. They've got a new perspective on everything. Let's go a little further. Oh, yeah. The Emperor. Look at that. The Emperor and the Empress. Yeah. What's underneath the Emperor? Judgment. They're coming back as a balanced Emperor to you. There's no doubt about it. But there's something going on their side. I've got to do a fly on the wall on their side. I have to. And I got to go in and dig deep. They are, where the Moon is concerned, because this is the energy around your connection, so the universe is giving it to me for you. They're very confused about this. This is something that they feel bad of how they treated you. They see your value now. They feel Queen of Cups level love for you, but they've got to suppress that because they're dealing with some other shit on their side. But this is a very different Emperor than I usually get, and I got it twice. And with Judgment crossing it here under the deck, this person's coming back in for sure. But you're going to have to be patient. I don't think you should interfere with this. You do what you want to do, but I think you need to let this play out. I don't think because they're suppressing a lot right now to deal with a lot right now. And that's what I'm getting. It could just be, again, if your person's not with another person, it could just be within themselves that they're dealing with it. It could be. These all could be internal issues. It's extremely possible. Either way, I'm going to have to go pretty deep on this here. I'm going to have to figure out what's going on. So we'll do a fly on the wall, and then we'll, if we have to, we'll go down in layers and we'll dig a little deeper into your person, see how they feel about you and where you stand and all this. Obviously, you're very important to them. There's no doubt about it. With the Seven of Cups in the middle here, it's red center, left, right. With the Seven of Cups in the middle, that's a card of options and choices. It tells me that they made a bad choice at some point. In other words, they chose whatever it is that's now causing them stress, and they really fucking regret that. There's a lot of disappointment in themselves. They feel small. I wanted to say that around the Page of Cups, but they do actually feel small. I get that now. I feel it. They're a little barn owl, a little tiny one, you know. All right, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful to you. Things are changing here. I would let things play out like I told you in the weekly reading, but obviously you do what you want. This is a very nice balanced Emperor energy, and it came up twice the same from 2 different decks. All right, so that's pretty strong. And that Judgment crossing it underneath here is pretty strong. So I hope this reading was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Now, for some wicked voodoo. Link for the extended is in the description of this video. All right, if you want it, it's there for you. I want it. I can't wait to find out. I want to find out more about you being there, Obi-Wan, too. What's up with that? All right, let's go. Good luck.